What's up, everybody? Although we were camped near the city of Brunswick, when we got the chance to go out and explore, we were more focused on exploring the barrier islands that surround Brunswick. But here's a short list of some of the things that you can see and do if you ever wanted to explore the city. You can take a guided tour, or go antique hunting, or gather the family together and head on over to Mary Ross Waterfront Park, where you can see the shrimp boats as they pass on by. If you're looking for a place to get something to eat, there's Daddy Kate's Coffee, Silver Bluff Brewing, or Schroeder's Market that has fresh food and prepared meals to go. And if you're looking for a place to stay while you're there, there's McKinnon House, B&B, The Cress, or Brunswick Manor, just to name a few. But let's go check out the islands already. Thank you for joining us. We're Jack and Mary, and we're full-time RVers traveling the country and exploring new places. I'm also an artist, and we're always looking to capture our adventures on canvas. So come along and let's go chasing some landscapes. Today we're going to take you to the Golden Isles of Georgia. They're part of a long chain of barrier islands and are located along the coasts of South Carolina, Georgia, and northern Florida. And they lie within the boundaries of Glenn County. And the names of these islands are St. Simon's Island, Sea Island, Jekyll Island, and Little St. Simon's Island, also known as the Sea Islands. One of the ways you can reach the islands is by the Sydney Lanier Bridge, which is the route we took, and come to find out, it's the longest bridge in Georgia. So let's go exploring a little bit. What do you say? Our first stop was on the island of St. Simon's, where we soon found ourselves in a quaint little place called Pier Village. They had a bunch of cool little shops and restaurants and art galleries, and it was when we went by the visitor center that we found out about something called the Tree Spirits of St. Simon's. The legend goes, the images were said to immortalize the men that sailed on the ships that were made from the St. Simon Island oak. You can even go on a treasure hunt and find them scattered all over the island. While we were there, we visited the St. Simon's Lighthouse that's now a museum. This lighthouse, built in 1872, was said to replace the original one, built in 1810 by James Gould. The original lighthouse was destroyed in the Civil War by Confederate soldiers when Union troops invaded, knowing full well that if the Union soldiers got a hold of it, they would totally use it to their advantage. The lighthouse has been reported to be haunted by a former lighthouse keeper named Frederick Osborne, who died in a duel. So naturally, that got my attention. We got a short tour of the lighthouse, along with a little bit of history of the place, and were able to go and explore the living quarters. The gentleman did mention there were occasional sightings of ghosts by visitors, but neither one of us got the feeling of anything out of the ordinary. So we climbed 129 steps to the top to have a fabulous view of the coast and Jekyll's Island and even Brunswick. It just so happens that the 129 steps was the scariest part for me. But holy cannoli, it was worth it for this view. Gorgeous. I admired the view from afar, namely inside, while Jack was hanging on for dear life outside, because it was windier than the dickens out there. As you may not be able to tell right now, but in these next couple of clips, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. We just had it rain last night. Today is not a good day to be that ship out in the water. I don't know if he's passing through. I think it's just passing through, but it's pretty hairy out here. Anyways, I think you get the idea. It was time to move on, and we sure did, to a place I like to call a little slice of heaven, aka Jekyll Island. In 1886, a group of wealthy families saw it as a welcome relief from the harsh northern winters. and had the idea to make it a private, secluded retreat, and quickly created the Jekyll Island Club. And in the 1900s, it included A-listers like the Rockefellers, Morgans, Cranes, and Goulds, many of them building their family homes here. They even had a rule that said no uninvited or unwanted person was allowed on the island. I mean, it's no wonder why these rich and famous people wanted to keep this island for themselves. This would be the ideal place to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. I mean, if you've ever been here, what's not to love about this place? We hit just one of the many restaurants on the island for some lunch and drinks. Besides having award-winning restaurants, golf courses, and hotels at your disposal, you could go for a horseback ride, go shopping, get a spa treatment, or even hit the Summer Waves water park. And yes, they do have camping on Jekyll Island. And as if that's not enough, they even have the Georgia Sea Turtle Center there. It's a nature center that focuses on the rescue and rehabilitation of sea turtles on Jekyll Island. The center has an area to treat injured and sick sea turtles and also provides education through daily programs, guided tours, field trips, and beach walks. We set out to explore Driftwood Beach, and I can honestly say I've never seen anything like this before. And the beauty goes on for miles and miles and miles. Hey, thanks for joining us. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And please share with your friends. Have you got a comment, question, or suggestion? Please let us know.